So, just I think 2 days ago, I made a video on how to make a SolarBalls fan animation. And I was doing a little introduction and a little guide on how to do it. But in this video, I'm going to be doing a series or parts on how to make a SolarBalls fan animation. And this is now part 1 of making a SolarBalls fan animation. So in this video, we're going to be going over what applications you can use, where you can get the assets, where you can get the music, where you can get some other object assets from SolarBalls, and where to get the faces and other stuff as well. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you a little tutorial on things that what to do and what to not do, and doing some things like doing scripts and a storyboard. Now let's get into it. So currently, as I'm working on a Planet Revolution, I'm still waiting for more lines by Lucas the Planet to put them in my animation. And so far, I only have like 1% of the video done. This is why I need more. So yeah. And yes, you can also do collabs and even do like a feat in the episodes. So the first thing you need to do before you actually create your animation, which I'll probably go over like a clear guide, is doing a script. Doing a script meaning that to put like what the characters are gonna say, the expressions, and all that stuff. And this will make it more easier to know what the characters are gonna say and to put it in your animation. If you want to do a script, you can use like something called Google Docs, or maybe you can do like the Notes app. I prefer using Google Docs or something like that. Anything where you can just write stuff. Just put the lines and put the names for what they're gonna say, so you don't get confused. For example, Asher Dude is gonna say, "Hey, what are you doing?" And you can add the little thingies, meaning that they're talking. So yeah, that's the first thing you need. It was gonna take a while if it is a very long video. And so the next thing is storyboard. Storyboard helps with the with what your episode is going to look like. So always, if you want to, you can do a storyboard, or you can just think it of your own while you're making the animation. So yeah. Now let's go over the applications you can use. You can use 4 different apps. That is, if you can use these 4 apps for now. Number 1, we got Preperaing. This is the one that Lucas the Planet does with the SolarBalls fan animations. Number 2, Kinemaster, but I highly recommend removing the watermark. Third, Moho, which is the one that SolarBalls uses. And number 4, Allied Motion. Allied Motion is the most useful one and makes the most realistic SolarBalls fan animations. You're gonna sit here and made a video and it now looks like this. So realistic.
Yep, these nuts.
And now let's go over sound design. You can get these from the SolarBalls episodes, or you can just make some with your own, or you can use some free sounds that from Oh, and let me just forget, there are tutorials for all to use these programs. If you want to make on Clip, Lucas the Planet has a tutorial about that. Well, yeah, basically. Number 2, me. Number 3, Moho. SolarBalls has done it. Yeah. Let's go check out their Patreon because it'll show you how to make it. And number 4, Allied Motion. Aletta has made one. And all of those links to the how-tos of the other applications to make SolarBalls fan animations are in the link in the description of this video. And yes, credit to them. Okay, so let's see what we're going to next. Let's go through the assets. So you can use the assets for the characters. Here's where you can get some assets. So in order to get the assets, you need to go to Uranus is Here's channel, and you need to find this video called Faceless SolarBalls Characters. And this will have all the characters without their faces, which you can use. But how did I make it without the background? And that is where my eraser comes in. So I usually take a picture or screenshot of the planets or moons or whatever with no faces. I try to find the best web that shows no face. There may be bad resolution if they really don't show it that much. So this is why it should look something like this, a little low quality. So I usually use the auto color and just go there and boom, it erases some of the background, you see? Or you can just use this magic tool to do this, you see? And that's how it looks like this. This is how I create my planet thingies, or, the assets. Oh yeah, and the app will be in the description if I can get the app's link. Now let's go over the music. Well, they go to Kitty Cat's channel. And it's the video, music used by SolarBalls I found so far. You can use 5 songs. I'm going to play a little bit right now, but they're copyright. So here you go. Okay, so those are the songs you can use. Go to Kitty Cat for the 34 songs. Anyways, let's keep going. So now I want to tell you what about the scenery? Now for the scenery, if it was on Mars, you would use Mars from SolarBalls. But however, if it's like on Callisto or Pluto or whatever, you're gonna have to animate it and make it yourself, because there's no official one for, like, for example, Pluto or Io's surface. So you have to make it by yourself. Maybe someone can help you, but that's the only thing I can do right now. And yes, Rubik's Cube is going to be the background music for this video. Finally, we're going to go to the things that you can do in the video and the things you can do in the video. So, we're going to go over the things you can or cannot do. So, let's begin. Number 1, voice acting. Yes, of course, this would be kind of obvious. Number 2, collaboration. It is cool to collab with each other, and I'm having one right now with Lucas the Planet, and we're both working, or in this case, I am working on the Planet Revolution. Lucas has sent me the educational scene, some of the faces, and made the fight for the episode. So this is going to be the best collaboration. And we're going to both do a reaction to this. Well, that is if Lucas is watching this, which it probably is. Number 2, as we said, music. You can also add music. And of course, sound design. And other things that you can do from the actual show that you can actually do from the thing. But now let's go to the things you can't do. Alright, number 1, this is kind of optional. I don't know if this shouldn't be allowed, but breaking the 4th wall. Any characters that are breaking the 4th wall probably should not be able to break the 4th wall. Because, when it does that, it just, the show is like they're spying on us. So, I don't know, maybe you can add, breaking the 4th wall. But if you want to make it the best, then don't add it. Any violation of YouTube's community guidelines, obviously not allowed. Any false information, also not allowed. It needs to be actually correct, because this is a show, okay? Or in this case, fan animations. Things have to be true information. Either they will happen, a theory, or that will happen, or is any educational scene is allowed, but anything you don't know, probably not allowed in the episode, unless the planets are dumb or something. And never mind, I forgot what I was gonna say. I guess this wraps up the episode. I guess there's really nothing else to do. Otherwise, then you can add educational scenes if you want. And yeah, that's basically it. In the next episode, I'm going to be showing you an actual clean guide or tutorial on how to make these animations, how to get the sound effects, how to use them, how to record your voices, and how to do everything for a good fan animation. And yeah, so that is in the next episode of creating a SolarBalls fan animation tutorial. Dope. We'll see you in the next part. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and let us comment. And bye, guys. And wait, one more thing before you leave.
These nuts?